I think it's probably harder to write something with a deadline you've set yourself. You tend to make excuses to extend it. I think we might have everything. It might actually be time to do the vomit draft.
Scene by scene, character profiles, treatment. I think you might be right. It's pretty tidy in here.
Yeah, I cleaned up yesterday. Don't bother. Already arranged in alphabetical order and by genre.
Fuck.
I know.
Do you need to put a wash on?
Boxes are spinning as we speak. Didn't you need to ring your sister?
No, she rang yesterday. She's got a new job and wanted to tell me about it.
Selfish bitch.
I know.
Thing is, procrastination is a big part of the process. All writers put off writing. But you can't. You just have to sit and you just have to do it. What eventually gets me started is seeing the look of concentration on Chris's face. That man really cares. That spurs me on, inspires me. The problem is, I have to push through that to get past all the doing nothing. Sometimes I just type nonsense until real words come.
Sometimes when we're stuck, I just stare at a blank page, just praying for inspiration. But then I look at Dan just furiously typing and I think, wow, that man's got a plan.
When it comes to the act of physically typing the script, even though we write it together and talk everything through, I have to do the typing.
He's a bit of a control freak.
In fairness, I let Chris write the notes. Don't tell him I said this, but he's a bit of a control freak. So I think he's really wound up. Imagine this. He's moving up the steps, determination etched on his face and the moonlight dancing off his brow. He reaches the door, he stares at it, and he knocks. Tap, 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 tap. What, you don't like tap, tap? Think he's more of a thud, thud kind of guy?
No, the tap tap was great. These are my notes from those shorts we did in second year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, it's your character profiles for Bob and Tim and Ned.
I used to use Word to write a lot of my scripts because I was too poor for proper screenwriting software, but Word doesn't allow you to spell check names that are in capitals, which they have to be in a script. So, whilst most had really wanky reasons for giving their characters certain names,
the woman in my short was called Violet Grey, to symbolise how, even though she appeared down and miserable, her soul had life.
I just used to give my character names that I knew I wasn't going to spell incorrectly. There were a lot of three-letter names.
Pam, Gus, Jed. What were you writing about again?
The Civil War. It's not like you had the most original names. Didn't you literally call a character Dan?
Yeah, he was the hero of the piece.
Of course he was. Yeah, I really like these sketches.
But you wrote those ones on your own.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
We're making quite a lot of progress together. Local theatre just performed a play we wrote.
My mum is a primary school teacher and we had the kids perform a play we wrote for the parents.
We recently met a producer from the BBC. We gave her a pitch and she liked it so much, she gave us her email address and said we could send a draft along.
We went to the bar near our house on purpose. The email bounced back.
A small film company recently optioned a short we wrote.
They gave us £5 to stop calling them.
So as you can see, things are really starting to take off for us. I feel like all we have to do is push through these next few scripts and we're finally going to be where we want to be. In a position to quit our jobs and do this for a living.
I got promoted at my day job recently. I mean, it's a lot more work, but the pay really makes it worth it. So between that and the level of success we've had with this so far, I really don't see a future in this partnership anymore.
Because that's all I've ever wanted. Not to be rich or famous. To me, success is just making a living doing what you love with the people you love.
Not sure how I'm going to tell him.